Yo, 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 yo. Back. We is back. What's up, people? Man, hit that like button. Y'all know how we do. What's up, brother? Hey, man, what the fuck going on Penn North, man? I seen the news was set up down there this morning. Snake House. Fuck it is, man. Y'all know my typical. They take my ass to work. What's up, Chelsea? Good morning, Chelsea. You ain't mad at me, is you? I'm like, damn, man. I couldn't even sleep last night. I was thinking Chelsea was mad at me because of the whole Diddy situation. Man, shit for real. They take my ass to work. Trying to see what the fuck going on in Penn North. Got Umar Johnson getting exposed. You know, typical shit. Told you I ain't letting up on Umar Johnson, yeah, because I feel like I was betrayed, man. I feel like Dr. Umar Johnson betrayed the community, stole from the people. What's up, Julie? Man, the real mayhem, what it is, man. What's up, Shalana? I think Dr. Umar Johnson betrayed the people, yo. We on his ass, man. We need to take Dr. Umar Johnson to people's court. We need to take Umar Johnson to people's court, man, for lying all these years. That nigga really lied for 15 years straight. School is never coming out, y'all. I done came to the determination that, what the fuck name of that school was? The FDMG. It's never gonna come out, y'all. It was a dream. It was a pipe dream the whole time, man. That nigga sold us a dream. God damn, I feel like a female. Nigga sold niggas a dream. You talk about what I am, nigga. But yeah, he got some girl exposing. Remember on last night live we was talking about he was talking about this girl that supposed to been the fuck he said the girl was? Supposed to been a kid ticket to his mother, right? Well, I ain't never hear outside of the story. Man, that nigga Umar, wow, man, that nigga Umar was in the motherfucking casino. Talking about donate to the FDMG. It was in the casino. Talking about, we try to get some casino money or some shit he was saying. I say, yo, that boy out of control, man. Out of control. Shit, appreciate it, bro. I fuck you doing that. Thanks, man. Yo, I ain't see it. It took me. If it wasn't for urban politicians, I wouldn't have seen it. I wouldn't have seen it. I was shocked. I said, oh shit, that shit was like 3 years ago. I wish I'd have seen it 3 years ago. I'd have been on his ass. I'd have came on YouTube on his ass. That'd have been my first video. Dr. Umar Johnson, the fraud. That was the bitch frauding the people, man. Hard as it is out here to come across a dollar, you got this nigga out here stealing from niggas. Everybody always want to steal from black people. Even other black people. It's a goddamn shame, man. So let me show y'all the girl exposed them. Remember last night live, he was talking about some girl that supposed to been caretaking for his mother, right? Which is crazy because he need to be talking about his daughter. Like, I don't want to hear nothing from y'all unless he talking about his daughter, y'all. I mean that shit, y'all. Fuck that. I told y'all we might gotta raise his daughter, y'all. Yeah, we might gotta raise that Umar Johnson's daughter, yo. No jokes aside, yo. She need assistance. She need guidance. She need love. She need a father figure. Like, yo, she need a lot. And that Umar Johnson ain't providing it. So, since it takes a community, I think I'm willing to sacrifice us, y'all. I'm willing to sacrifice our community for the betterment of Dr. Umar Johnson's daughter. Because this shit gotta end. Like, there's no way he's online speaking and talking about other people's kids. And this child is out this bitch. I bet every time I leave the house, my internet go out. So let me show y'all what's going on. Let's y'all listen to what's going on. I don't know who this woman is. He disrespects her. Like, this is supposed to be a respectable man. Like, how's the man that called black women queens is now out here disrespecting black women, saying she trying to extort them? I think he deserved to be extorted. Yo. Some people deserve to be extorted, y'all. Like the dude that told on Big U, he should have been extorted. That Umar Johnson deserves extortion because he extorted the whole community. You know, the same energy you put out is what you get back. So by him extorting the black community at school and donations, I don't see no problem with that girl extorting, y'all. You know what I mean? It's reparations, man. She getting reparations back. Let me show y'all what happened, though. Show y'all what happened. Now, she was on this guy platform. It looked like his whole platform was about exposing Umar Johnson. I never heard of him. His name is Lennon Honor. Lennon Honor has dedicated his whole YouTube career to exposing Dr. Umar Johnson. I don't blame him, no shit. You know what I mean? Might be a good move for him. Look like he's been exposing them for years. I think I just got on late. But he had the girl on here that was supposed to be Dr. Umar Johnson, mother caretaker. Check it out.
Go beyond what we see on the court.
You are, but I felt like
Dr. Umar, I know you're mourning, but I want you to call me back when you can. I'm packing for Memphis tomorrow, trying to find out what the hell going on.
his ego is so.
This nigga is going state to state, scamming niggas. State to state, y'all, scamming niggas. Like, that shit is crazy. But they probably scam niggas in every state. Think about it. So check it out.
Stream, he doesn't listen. He doesn't read rooms quite right. He just kept giving me a vibe about him. But he never took it to the extreme that it went to. He called me, he said, I think we were on the phone for some time. We were like into the second hour, and he was like, I need help with my mother. And I was like, oh, okay, But I felt like she's an older woman. He's trying to do something good.
Yeah.
I wasn't giving him any money.
This nigga dirty as a motherfucker. That nigga used your mother to slide in. Hey, yo. That Umar Johnson slide ball, man. He think he's slick. I'm on to him. Talking about, y'all just wanted to help my mother. No, nigga. That nigga used his mother so he could get some ass. Yo, a sneaky, dirty motherfucker, boy. I see what type of games he playing.
So I said, hey, it's a human being. Absolutely, I'll do that. It went from bad to sinister. He is not somebody that gives you full disclosure. So you're always feeling like you're on a fool's errand. You never get everything up front. So when I got there, the home is not set up to care for her. The home is set up like he wants it. I could not put anybody out. I couldn't put a dog in there. Um,
Can you describe the home?
I'm sorry.
Can you describe the home?
Yeah,
Like
it's a very
yeah.
narrow. When you walk in, it's a very narrow townhome. It's narrow on one side and has like a wider staircase going up the side. Um, they're all connected, like what you said. They're rows. He let me know that when I came, I needed to be very quiet. He doesn't want the neighbors to know you're coming or going. He doesn't want anybody to know who he is or that he's living there, but he has his name brightest day on the Wi-Fi, but let me keep on with this. Yeah, when you come into the home, it's in a disarray. It's just like, why is this in the front room? Why is this not here? There's a plethora of things. Like, he doesn't have one sink stopper. He has 20 of them. Like, why do you only have one single sink? Why do you have 20 sink stoppers? So I did a test box, and I put the sink stoppers except for 4 because I felt like I was going to minimize them down. I asked him 3 times, was he okay with me doing this? So I put the remaining ones in a box, and then when he came back in, I think he went off to, this must have been the trip to Michigan. When he came back in the house, he was just on 10. And I was fighting you, and I was like, no, it's not drugs. It's not drugs. Linda doesn't know. But he is on something. He's on something hard. Because he was like on 10, and we were in front of his mom, and he was like, go sit down. I'm not going to talk to you. And I just went over there and sat down, which is not necessarily my personality, but you got to understand, I'm in the state. I don't know anything about nobody there. I had trust in this person, was going to be, level-headed. He's not level-headed, and I just did what he said. So.
Oh, you think you slick? That's like back in the day, right? You used to get a girl like, I just want you to do my hair. No, I'm good and goddamn well. You don't want her to do your hair. That ain't the... Yeah, you might want to do your hair, but that ain't the agenda. You know what the agenda is? That nigga Dr. Umar Johnson used his mother, man. Yo, that's dirty, y'all. That's low, Dr. Umar. We need an explanation for that. Why did you decide to use your mother to slide into this girl? Like, straight up, man. We need to know. I think that's low. Mom Dukes deserve better than that. For real. The woman deserve better than that.
Going back to it, like the floors are really bad. You need to power wash them. I said, you need to power wash the floors. We need to, wash down the walls. I come from a clean home. I keep home, so we gotta wash down the walls. You can get a portable washer and dryer to put in the upstairs bathroom where I, wash down the walls. I come from a clean home. I keep home, so we gotta wash down the walls. You can get a portable washer and dryer to put in the upstairs bathroom where I thought that tie-dye thing is. I think that's the upstairs bathroom, because when you go up the steps, he has a shrine room there.
Did you know you could be entitled to a 5 or 6 figure payout
God
if you
damn it,
suffered a
Umar.
serious injury at work, like a broken bone, torn tendon?
Yeah, you can only pretend for so long, though, yo. All that faking and fraud and that shit, you can't do that shit forever. Can't do it forever.
And it says ancestral spirits, and it's a door. And I opened it, but I went around. If you go around that corner and you go to the bathroom is kind of like a stand-in bathroom. And there's 6 chairs there. And then I think that tie thing is over the shower rail. And then if you keep going straight, that's his room. His mother sleeps downstairs. So there is like one of those things that carry elderly up the stairs, but he doesn't use that. I think it's broke. He never goes upstairs. So,
He keeping his mother in the basement, yo.
yeah, the refrigerator was the discern, like the problem. So he wanted me to give her like these 5-star meals, which I am more than happy to do for her.
Now, mind you, don't belong in the basement, yo.
He didn't have the type of groceries in order to fix the meals that you need to fix in order to give her that type of, So you can tell he was kind of like getting information from and buying food because none of the stuff matched. He had way too much food in the refrigerator. It was like, and then the refrigerator hadn't been cleaned in years.
See the fella.
In years. I'm not exaggerating. In years.
Come on, Dr. Umar, yo. Come on now, yo. This nigga gotta tighten up. I'm about sick of his ass already. He out this bitch. Got his mother living in the basement. His daughter living on the streets. Like, what the fuck is this, yo? Somebody call me. Get Dr. Umar on the line. If anybody got a personal contact line on Dr. Umar, I need to talk to him. Tell him KBG News needs one to talk. But this shit is unacceptable. It's unacceptable, man. Shit is crazy. Where the fuck is he living at? Shit. If his mother living in the basement, his daughter living on the street, what the fuck is he doing? Living on the road? Like, god damn, you got a fucked up dynamic going on over that bitch. He thought that bitch just living. Shit crazy.
So the first thing I noticed is that he had like cleaner mixed in with her apple juice and her pineapple juice.
What?
There was like, it looked like you know how you go to a mechanic, like a mechanic shop, and you look at the floors? That's how the floor of the home is.
Oh my god.
There are all these cleaners. He doesn't buy one, he buys 10. So he's very, very bad with money. He doesn't know what to buy. He just buys everything.
God damn it. Wow.
Pick up some things from cleanup day tomorrow. FDMG Academy, Wilmington, Delaware.
That school is never open, y'all.
No, Phil. Clean up day.
I'm gonna turn that bitch to a rec center. At least you can make something. Open the gym up for the kids on the weekends or something. I'd be cool if he did that. Yo, the school ain't even got open. If he just opened the gym up for the weekend, on the weekends for the kids, yo, I can, I can say that's money well spent. Free gym for the kids. Like, that's the least you can do, Mark. If the school ain't gonna open, at least open the gym up. God dang. After all this time, the gym should at least be ready. Yeah, nigga, fraud, Shane. Hey, Shane Scott, ask that nigga Umar. Tell that nigga Umar KBG News. Wanna holler at you, man. Real loud. Real loud, though. Ain't no regular conversation. We got some things to iron out. We need to iron out some fine details of what the fuck really going on. What the nigga about? He been around too long. He didn't give some information. But if you're not standing on the information you gave, then that shit not valid. I don't want to hear no information from you, bro. Keep that shit to yourself, my nigga. You gotta keep that shit to yourself, bro.
We're ready for cleanup tomorrow.
It's not my wife, it's my hair. It's hot outside, yo. Been sweating.
It could cost you up to $8,000 to fix a transmission, or up to $10,000 to fix your engine, or up to $2,000.
What is that? Let's get that about.
Here we go.
So listen to this.
Another bulldozer.
This shit must be over.
Couple more here. Manning to the Max says, I wouldn't give FMG a bubble.
But this nigga been going in on y'all for a while. That scammed the people, dirty bitch. I'm about sick of these niggas. You can't trust none of these niggas, man. So this is Umar defending himself. And he ain't mentioned his daughter in this whole thing. Well, he gave his daughter honorable mention, but I think we deserve more. I think we need an hour live. You know, he like to go live for at least an hour. We need at least an hour live explaining where the fuck is your child at and why you haven't seen him. Why we haven't seen you with him. Like, we see this nigga often. But you gotta be careful about the people you see on the internet all the time, man. And you know they got kids and you don't never see them. Never hear him, talk to them. They just never around. Gotta watch them niggas. Them niggas ain't trustworthy.
But this is a time where I think I need to address the nonsense for the sake of my true and sincere supporters and FDMG donors. And those words are synonymous, because if you are a supporter, you donate. And if you are a donator...
No, Chelsea, where you see that at? What they say about that? What's up, Juan? What they say about that, Chelsea? Where you see that at? That was on the news? That girl better not play no role in that shit. That'd have been stupid, but she's stupid. I can see a motherfucker talking to her in the doing something stupid. She dumb like that.
You are a supporter. You can't be a supporter who doesn't donate. You can't be a donor who doesn't support.
Jesus Christ. So if you don't support, if you ain't never donated to Dr. Umar Johnson, you ain't no supporter. Straight up. That nigga standing on that shit. That's like me saying, yo, if you don't donate to the channel, you ain't support. Where you see that at though, Chelsea? That means that's like saying for everybody that watch the channel every day, if you ain't never donate to Keep It G News, yo, you ain't no supporter for real. That is a crazy way of thinking, man. It's more than one way to support. Nigga, you ain't gotta donate. Nigga, where the money go? Nigga, it's like we donate to the trash. That shit going right down the drain. We donating to a wishing well. Nigga don't know where that money going. That bitch just falling in the hole.
So this is for my loyal FDMG Academy donors, Dr. Umar supporters. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy.
Yo, plus, yo, he took money from Kid, man. Kid said she get that nigga $250. Yo, we want Kid money back. I ain't gonna get off that Umar Johnson heels until we get Kid money back, man. Cash App Kid her $250 back, Umar. But we ain't stopping. We ain't stopping. Cause this shit's ridiculous. Who's scamming my supporters? The fuck? That nigga done scammed everybody.
Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Brothers and sisters, we need to choose the campus name for FDMG Delaware. We need to choose the campus name for FDMG Delaware. I'm thinking about naming it after one of the grandmothers of black nationalism.
Y'all believe that?
That's me in the middle, brother. That's the Honorable Jean-Jacques Dessalines, first emperor of Haiti. Next to him is the prophet.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit. Yo, I don't even agree with that all black people shit. Like, I don't know where he got that from, that concept from, but like, that's a flawed concept in itself. You know, because everybody ain't the same, and all black people don't identify with the American black man and woman struggle. So that's the first flaw of his argument to me. Like, every time he gets to talking that shit, I just be pissed off. Like, what you talking about? Nigga, where them niggas at right now?
Nat Turner. Next to him is the great and honorable Frederick Douglass. And next to him is the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey. Now let me give you a quick history.
Yeah, we don't need no history.
The Haitian Revolution began on August the 21st, 1791. The Nat Turner Revolution began 40 years later on the same day, August the 21st, 1831. I was born August the 21st, right?
The fuck does that got
Frederick Douglass, who I'm related to by blood. Okay? We are both descendants of Isaac and Betsy Bailey by blood.
Frederick Douglass family.
Frederick Douglass escaped from slavery out of Baltimore through Wilmington, Delaware. It's good to see you, my beautiful African queens. How y'all doing?
They say that nigga
I appreciate that. Stay with me. Keep me in your prayers because you know they hating. Oh man, where's that at?
Yo, every time that nigga only go to the school to go live. Yo, that nigga, every time that nigga at the school he live, yo. That's all he do. He go to school, sit on the steps and go live and shit. Like, yeah, I'm at the school. We doing some renovation. That nigga been renovating that bitch since fucking 2014. Bitch, that shit need to be open now. It's 2025, Umar. Fuck that. We ain't with that shit no more. 2025. Just stop talking about the school. I'd rather die than Umar Johnson. Just stop talking about the school. Just leave that shit alone, bro. Yeah, man. It's a mainstream media, dude. They get people all riled up. You figure out it's a lie, they just move on to the next. I just move on, bro. I didn't shit. Told you what he needed to do. The next video I see Umar Johnson, he better have both his daughters. I fucking made it. I made that shit. He need to have both his daughters. The next interview, I don't give a fuck if it's Art of the Dialogue, Real Life Street Stars. I don't give a fuck if it's No Jumper. Nigga, you better have both of your goddamn daughters, man. Cause this is getting beyond ridiculous. It's getting beyond ridiculous. This girl been crying out for help for at least 4 or 5 months now. That nigga ain't extended the olive branch. Shit is crazy. You getting a random to watch your motherfucking mother, but you got 2 daughters that's probably capable. You know what I mean? One of them an adult. A young adult, but she's still an adult. You could have paid her. You know, if that would have been ideal, at least she'd have got to meet you. She probably don't need those daughters. Damn, that's crazy. Mother ain't never meet his kids. Like, how the fuck that happened? This nigga Umar, man. See, yo, this the shit that be pissing me off, yo, with niggas. That's why I was on Rilo Hills, man. Yo, don't sell me no motherfucking drink. Because once I figure out that bitch is false, then I'm on your ass. I ain't got time to be leaving the motherfucking magic, nigga.
Okay. Put my number in your phone. You got your phone? Put my number in there. Text me so I can lock you, Queen. Don't go nowhere. I want to finish that lesson. I ain't gonna take too much of your...
I'm surprised he getting away with it. That's how you know something ain't right about him. Nigga ain't organic for real. How he getting away with this shit for this long? Would he just go in that bitch, fix a window, like, look, I'm fixing things. Fix a window on January. Come back in motherfucking March, fix a door. This nigga, you would have thought this nigga was building a motherfucking Pentagon. God damn, bro, like, it don't take that long to build a school, bro. You thought that man was building a White House or something. Nigga, get that shit up and running, bro. I'm sick of it. People getting tired.
Your time. In case you might got to tell it to somebody if I'm not here. Let me know when you're ready, quick. One love. So, Marcus Garvey, right? And I'm a Garveyite, former Minister of Education for the UNIA. Marcus Garvey's Black Star Line Steamship Company was incorporated. Masters. Yes, she opened up a school in Wilmington, another one in Chester, and then another one somewhere in PA. She's one of the grandmothers of black nationalism. Her newspaper, which was called the Provincial Freeman, she published it out of Canada because her parents moved to Canada because doing self-determination.
That's useless information, bro. Like, sweet to her. We ain't trying to
It's the road to independence was the other one. Even though Harriet Tubman was from Bucktown, Maryland, She spent a lot of time in Wilmington. Why? Because her main financial supporter was a man named Thomas Garrett. White guy, Thomas Garrett. He's the one who gave Harriet Tubman the horse and carriage she used to free her mother and father. Guess what date Thomas Garrett was born on?
What day,
August the 21st.
Wow.
So I'm gonna do another.
Everybody's born on August the 21st.
With the Queen. I'm gonna put Anna Douglas, wife of Frederick Douglass. Because you know they keep talking about the white lady he married when he was an old man. Nobody gives respect to the black woman he was married to for 50 years.
Yeah, you said that shit a million times, nigga.
Time before, right? When they overturned school desegregation. Well, that case was a composite of lower, smaller cases. Did you know that one of the cases in the Brown versus Board of Education Supreme Court case that overturned segregation in 54 was Newcastle County? Yes, sir. Newcastle County, Delaware was one of the main cases in the Brown versus Board of Education decision. So I'm saying all that to say this, brother. We've been through hell and high water to get this school up, you feel me? And we ain't out the clear. But I'm giving you this history because what I just told you
basically he told
is
you
what keeps me believing in making this school come true.
The school ain't never coming out.
There's too much history, too many connections to me personally, you feel me? So I just feel like it's not a coincidence that God brought me to this school. It's not a coincidence that God brought me to Delaware. You feel me? So that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just wanted to say something about his daughter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to look more into this.
No doubt.
I didn't know Wilmington had this much.
Oh man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How do I?
Well, don't worry. I'm always here.
Okay.
But once we open up and we do the grand opening, which I'm hoping will be before this year ends, you feel me? The only thing left for us to do is to get the tiles put on the floor. And we got to get our classroom doors re-keyed. You feel me? New keys, because we ain't got the old keys to the classrooms, right? So once we get the classroom doors re-keyed and the tile on the floor, we apply for a certificate of occupancy. Now it's in the city of Wilmington hands. You feel me? So this has been 6.5 years, brother. We got the school February 7th, 2019. So it's been 6.5 years. It's been hell, brother. It's been hell and high water. It's been hell and high water, brother. Hell and high water. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Felt like
It's working out, brother. It's 6.5, but we didn't have to get this far. 12.5. You feel me? So I'm grateful. I'm grateful to the Almighty for where we at, bro. And we just gonna keep on pushing.
I'm definitely telling my daughter because every
For
time
sure.
I walk her past,
Yes, sir. Sweden. Stockholm, Sweden. And as y'all know,
Alright, dog. This nigga, here you go.
so let me get back to this.
About time. God
The
damn.
first week of March, my travels took me to Sweden. I was in Sweden, Stockholm, Sweden. And as y'all know, while I was in Stockholm, Sweden, my daughter, baby Smurf, she decided to quote unquote expose me while I was in Stockholm, Sweden. While I was in Stockholm, Sweden, the woman who I contracted with to care for my mother turned out to be a demon in disguise and is now one of my top haters and detractors. So I just think it's very fortuitous that Stockholm, Sweden, and shout out to all my Stockholm, Sweden Africans. Thanks to all my Stockholm, Sweden Africans. I just find it interesting.
He's showing everybody where their money going. Everybody money going to all expense paid trips.
That my daughter and this Kansas City hood rat,
Damn.
that both of them were in the works against me at the same time.
Now, that's the he gonna be saying they paid by the CIA.
Now, I do care for my mother, who I love more than anything in this world. And for those of you who care for your parents, you understand where I'm coming from. This is information that I didn't want to share, but I think it is appropriate to the conversation.
Yo.
And if I don't finish,
just let us know, yo. Is your mother sleeping in the basement? Like, god damn, yo. Like, yo, these niggas be tripping. The girl said your mother in the basement. Is she in the basement? That's all we want to know. Is your mother in the basement? And why is your daughter online chasing clout, saying she homeless, acting like she killed herself? The answer: the girl said your mother was sleeping in the basement. Go down there. Is it true or false? Like yo, we need true. We need yes or no answers, man. True or false? That's what we need. True or false, yo? Is that true? No. All right. Next question. When the last time you seen your daughter? Is it true that you haven't seen your daughter in 15 years? That's all we need, yo. True or false? True or what's up, Shawnee? True or false answers. You know what I mean? I don't need no whole motherfucking rundown of your life story and where you went at. Is your mother in the basement? Answer that.
Conversation now. I'll finish it later because we do have some things getting done today. So, I do not know if my firstborn is still with us in the flesh or not. People have been texting me that she may have unalived herself.
You ain't called your nigga?
God forbid. I'm going to hope for the best that no such thing has happened. And I'm going to speak to Baby Smurf's situation in a minute.
No, he ain't.
I'm going to speak to that. But I just want to lay the groundwork by saying that all of this began while I was in Stockholm, Sweden. All of this began while I was in Stockholm, Sweden. All of this began while I was in Stockholm, Sweden. So I've been taking care of my mother for the past 7.5 years. Spring of 2018. Many of y'all know that in January of 2018, after returning from my second trip to Japan and China, in January of 2018, after returning from my second trip to Japan and China, I had to stand trial with charges that were put upon me by the Pennsylvania State Board of Psychology that were motivated by YouTubian struggle streamers and Dr. Umar detractors. Y'all remember that?
I don't remember that.
Well,
shit.
shortly after my mother was hospitalized, my mother has multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis. Okay, she's diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. We've always known that, but it didn't begin to affect her until more recently. So anyway, when my mother was hospitalized, I knew that I would be the child of 7 who would take it upon myself to step up and take care of my mother. And after 6...
Yo, he ain't just throwing siblings under the bus, y'all. He don't want to take care of his mother, y'all. If he did, he wouldn't have said that. What the fuck does that got to do with our kid? If you taking on the responsibility, take on the responsibility, my nigga. Like, why the fuck you mentioning the other kids? Like, I don't really understand. I don't really understand why he did that. He just like to talk. He ain't answering no real questions.
60 days away from home, my mother finally came home the day before Baby Smurf's birthday, 2018. And I've been caring for my mother for 7.5 years ever since. I have done a great job caring for my mother. When my mother came home, she was on all these meds. The doctor got her off of all the meds. When she came home...
I don't want to hear that, y'all. The girl says she's sleeping in the basement, y'all. If you ain't answering that shit, then you ain't saying nothing. Let's see what else he's talking about.
Attorney told me that, so I have to pay him, okay, the retainer fee, and he's going to pick it up from here. So she could go to jail for what she did against my mother. Discussing her personal business. I thought parents were off limits. I thought parents were off limits. I thought parents were off limits. But I guess when you're that trifling, when you're that low down, when you're that manipulative, nothing is off limits. So anyway, brothers and sisters.
And Tank got a lot going on, man. He need to get himself together, man. Hey, since Big Frank died, Tank Tank been off a little bit. Damn, that shit crazy. Tank tripping. They gonna send his ass to prison this time. It wasn't in Baltimore, was it, Chelsea? Who wasn't in Baltimore? Baltimore have to get him.
She said, I can care for your mother. She won my confidence. I said, let's do it. So she cared for my mother twice. The weekend I was in Eastern Michigan University.
All right.
That was 3 nights. And she cared for my mother for the week that I was in Stockholm, Sweden. I believe that was 5 or 6 nights. Okay? Eastern Michigan University, Stockholm, Sweden. I paid her both times. She never spent time with me in my mother's house because I don't spend time with women in my mother's house. Business is business. Personal is personal. I got her a hotel. I Ubered her over to the home. When she got to the home, I went over instructions with her. I went to the airport. When I got back from both trips, I Ubered her to a hotel. And then she flew out. I paid for her flight. I paid for her hotel. Business was business. Personal was personal.
You think he's slick? He was trying to hit the whole time.
So, after returning from Sweden, I was very disappointed in the care that my mother was given. After returning from Sweden, I was very disappointed in the care that my mother was given. I'm not going to go into detail.
Definitely saying nothing.
Over the egregious lack of regard and concern she displayed for my mother. I'm not going to go over that. That's too.
Yo, why the fuck we just employ a random girl to take care of your mother? That's how you can tell it really wasn't about the mother. You didn't even know this woman. Did she have any background in hospice care or caring for the elderly? Like, what the fuck would you just, you know what? I think it'd be great to take care of my mother. Like, what type of nigga? You could have put your mother in danger, nigga. Hey, because he wanted to fuck her the whole time. He think he's slick. I'm on to him.
Personal, but I was very disappointed and I was guilty. Whenever my mother isn't properly cared for, I take on that shame. I take on that blame. But I said to myself, you can never use this woman again to care for your mother. So I began to distance myself from this woman. So let me back up again. She saw me 3 times. Privately, she cared for my mother 2 other times. 5 total contacts. 3 of them were private. Brothers and sisters.
That's what it is. She exposed him because she felt the play. He used her. It wasn't never about the mother. He sit there and try to play a game and lost. It was never about the mother, yo. It was always getting close to this girl so he can pull his move. Once he pulled his move, he disassociated himself with her. Now she coming down, now she on his ass. That's what happened. That's what it sounded like happened anyway.
Without being too vulgar, those 3 private contacts basically, and then of course, quote unquote caregiver. I put caregiver in quotes because she did anything but care for my mother. Anyway, this was the first week of March, Sweden. I come back from Sweden, I'm disappointed, can't work with this woman no more. Can't take care of my mother, I can't mess with you. I started to distance myself from her. On June the 25th, the last moon that we had,
I don't want to hear this for real.
I do my Art of Dialogue interview. I'm coming out of my Art of Dialogue interview and my phone is blowing up. There's a woman on Pastor Bussy's page claiming that y'all was in a 2.5-year relationship, that you were in love with her, that you wanted to marry her, that you wanted her to have a child.
Bro, she better not
You were
have
in a 2.5-year relationship.
She be a goddamn fool to have his child. Like, that be that dumb ass shit. The man ain't taking care of his first 2 kids. Well, I don't know, he might be paying child support, but I'm talking about, like, he's not visual. You know what I mean? He's not an active parent. That'd be a damn mistake. they give him another child so he can do the same thing. At this point, it's a pattern, you know. At this point, he's showing a pattern of behavior, man.
Relationship with her. You were in love with her. You wanted to marry her. You wanted her to have your child. You were in a 2.5-year relationship with her. You wanted to marry her. You was in love with her, and you wanted her to be your wife. Brothers and sisters, I have women who look way better than her, who have done more for me in my life than she ever could, who I wasn't in love with, who I didn't want to make my wife, who I didn't want to have my baby. So this woman, this Kansas City thought, this Jezebel,
Damn,
this jump off,
I ain't disrespecting you like that.
this smash and grab,
Yo, how you gonna disrespect?
spent 3
How you gonna talk bad about this woman that you had taking care of your mother? Like that just shows the lack of concern that you really have. If you always thought it, he ain't just start thinking like that. I mean, niggas just don't just start thinking shit out the blue. You always viewed this girl this way, but you viewed her enough and gave her enough credibility to take care of your mother with multiple sclerosis. I don't really understand that. I think that goes more to his character than hers. That speaks about his character than hers. I think so.
3 times with me, not 3 nights, because I never spent the night. I never spent the night with her in my life. I never spent a night with her in my life. I saw her 3 times. 3 times, all of which, if I'm not mistaken, during the first quarter of 2025. 3 times I'm in love with her. 3 times I want to marry her. 3 times I want her to have my baby. 3 times, and we were in a 2.5 relationship, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters.
This ain't my motherfucker, brother.
Brothers and sisters, but it gets worse.
I like not acting
She
like that.
told Pastor Bussy. She told Pastor Bussy. And let me say this about Pastor Bussy.
Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm saying, K. That shit don't even make sense. Talking about brothers
Pastor
and sisters.
Bussy, the Rainbow Bunny, has been cyber stalking me for 10 years. People have asked me to put a stop to him legally. I had 2 attorneys who sent him cease and desist. And he did not cease and desist. Those attorneys did not live in Utah where he lives. Those attorneys did not live in Utah, so there was no follow-up. I recently consulted with a Utah attorney who told me I have a serious case against Pastor Bussy, the Rainbow Bunny. But I'm going to have to fly out to Utah a couple times to appear in court. So this attorney told me that if I give him the retainer, he will begin the investigation on Pastor Bussy, and after looking at Pastor Bussy's YouTube page, he says he is quite certain that I have a case for slander, I have a case for libel, I have a case for defamation, and he also said because he's been making money off of my name for 10 years, that he can be made to pay me back all the money that he made in my name, and that we can lay siege to any property that he owns. I told him that the man is broke. He don't have any property. He basically pays his bills by making Dr. Umar defamation films. He said, well, if that's the case, if he has a job, then his wages can be garnished until he satisfies the balance of the settlement from court. So brothers and sisters, I have finally realized that I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund. I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund.
Yo, get this nigga off there. Yo, we stop sick of his ass. Yo, this nigga, yo, he didn't just do that. Yo, he did not just do that. Let me run that back, make sure I heard that correctly. Yo, I did not know he was going that angle. I did not know he was going. I should have known. See, there gonna be being naive. I should have known Once he started talking about legal, and he's gonna come to the community and ask for some motherfucking money. This dirty motherfucker. Let me make sure I heard that correctly. Let me go back. You know, sometimes you gotta listen to things twice.
He basically pays his bills by making Dr. Umar defamation films. He said, well, if that's the case, if he has a job, then his wages can be garnished until he satisfies the balance of the settlement from court. So, brothers and sisters, I have finally realized that I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund.
Yeah, he said it. Yeah, he said it, y'all. We ain't hear it wrong the first time. That's what he said. This nigga crazy. Yo, just keep stealing. He ain't never gonna stop. That nigga ain't never gonna stop. That nigga like the motherfucking... That nigga like the fucking hip-hop executives that run the music industry. Raping the rappers. This nigga is raping the community, man. God damn. He better for better I said him $1. What happened to the last money they sent you? God damn, you just was in Sweden some motherfucking way. Take the Sweden money. I mean, don't go to Sweden for a couple months. Take that money and hire a motherfucking attorney, nigga. The fuck?
I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund. And the reason I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund is not because I have to defend myself.
What's the reason?
I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund so I can file suit against people who think it's okay to constantly slander my name and attack my mother. Attack my mother. Attack my mother. So,
this nigga gotta be stopped, y'all. We gotta put a stop.
Brothers and sisters, this woman told Pastor Bussy, the Rainbow Bunny, the YouTubian struggle streamer, she told Pastor Bussy that I went down on her. Brothers and sisters, I'm willing to take a lie detector test. Brothers and sisters, like something crawled up inside of her and died.
I want to hear about the
She
daughter,
smelled with wife beater, brothers and sisters, and I don't mean no disrespect. So when she said, it's my turn, after she got finished swallowing the Shango, she said, it's my turn. After she got finished swallowing the Prince of Pan-Africanism, she said, it's my turn. And I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, how do I get out of this? Because it ain't no way under God's heaven that King Kong consciousness face that I went down on her. I'm willing to take a lie detector test.
Yo, fuck that. Take a lie detector test about the school. Take a lie detector test about your parenting. Like yo, it's a lot of things you can take a lie detector test. We don't need no lie detector test for that. We need a lie detector test on when was the last time you seen your kids. Was it 2013? Is it true that you haven't seen your kids since 2013? We need a lie detector test for that shit. I don't give a fuck about the girl. Is it true that you knew ahead of time that this school was not, is the school a scam? Give us a lie detector test for that shit. We don't need no lie detector test for nothing else.
I am willing to take a lie detector test, brothers and sisters. That woman smelled like a dead cow mixed with sour milk in menstruated underwear that was found in a funky alleyway. I lie to you not. She is so acidic. Her yoni-verse is so acidic. She needs a baptism. She needs gotta be fresh and clean. My women gotta smell like fresh peaches. In fact, I'm gonna treat her because I have her address. I know where she sleeps. I have Pastor Bussy's address. I know where he sleeps. I'm gonna send her a gift certificate to the Yoni Spa. I'm gonna send her a gift certificate. Told Pastor Bussy, I went down on her. I pledge allegiance to
the African flag. That is a lie. She told Pastor Bussy I hit her raw. I pledge allegiance to the African flag.
Man, fuck all of that. That nigga got a lot more shit to be talking about, man. And it's real strategic. All the interviews he do, nobody ask him none of the real questions. Yo, we don't give a fuck about that shit. You ain't asked. That girl said your mother living in the basement, yo. You ain't even answer that question. The interview off with, the whatever you doing off with that. Yo, my mother does not live in the basement. She has her own room upstairs next to mine. You know. He get to talking about the girl and how she smelled and calling her a hood rat, but she wasn't a hood rat when you asked her to watch her motherfucking mother, nigga. Yeah, this nigga lying. Yeah, right. How you know what she smelled if he ain't never do nothing with her? Lying ass nigga.
That is a lie. She told Pastor Bussy I get high in order to get intimate. She told Pastor Bussy, the Rainbow Gang and YouTubian struggle streamer, that Dr. Umar has to get high before I get busy. I don't do drugs. I don't do dope. I don't get high. But she told him that. A lie. She lied on me like a dog, brothers and sisters. That Kansas City throat goat built like a sack of old laundry. Built like a sack of old, you fat, funky. Let me stay within character.
Oh, he's in character.
Let me stay within character.
I knew he was in character the whole time.
Only worthy. You are only worthy of shining the Shango, you dusty hoe. You are only worthy of shining the Shango. How we doing there, family?
I knew he was a character. He finally admitted it. Motherfucker. He's always in character.
So anyway, brothers and sisters, she told him that I get high. She told him I went down. She told him I went wrong. That's me, my brother, Dr. Umar Ifatunde. Inside of 3 fellatio sessions. I had a wet dream. I was still a virgin. I had a wet yoni verse. That's it. You are the throat goat. I love my child. Let me say that.
Here we go. God damn. Finally something that matters. Jesus Christ. Finally got to a child, man.
About to pay for. Let me go to Baby Smurf for a minute. I love my child. Let me say that. Love my child. Let me say that.
That nigga been talking for a whole 40 minutes.
My child. Let me say that. I pray to God she's safe. I pray to God she's healthy. Baby Smurf has my number. She's not blocked. She can text me anytime. She can call me anytime. She has a mother with a house. I have a cousin of mine who invited her to come and stay with her. Baby Smurf don't want a place to stay. Baby Smurf has places to stay. And I pray my...
That man said I got a cousin who she can stay with her. Nigga, what the fuck? Yo. Let me make sure that's what he said, because sometimes I be missing shit.
Baby Smurf has my number. She is not blocked. She can text me anytime. She can call me anytime. She has a mother with a house. I have a cousin of mine who invited her to come and stay with her. Baby Smurf don't want a place to stay. Baby Smurf has places to stay. And I pray my daughter is as well. I pray she's well. But I need y'all to understand something. If she want her father's help, she can have her father's help. If she want her mother's help, I think she can have her mother's help. I've had relatives reach out to her. She don't want to be helped. She loves the attention that she gets on the struggle.
Yo keeps saying he got relatives that he ain't say he reached out to her, but the relatives is doing it. And we need to get this nigga off the internet, y'all. Big cancer to the community. Umar Johnson is a cancer to the growth and development of the black community. Fuck it. Standing on it. That nigga said he got a cousin. He got family members that reached out to his daughter. He has not once said yet, and we 40 minutes in, that he reached out to his own daughter.
Streams. She's called me out my name. She's disrespected me, but she's still my child. She's not honest about a lot of things. She knows why I wasn't there. She knows her mother kept me out of her life, so she's very dishonest. She told somebody on an interview this morning or yesterday that I wasn't there when she was born. Complete lie. I'm the first person to hold her after the white doctor. Complete lie. I'm the first person to hold her after the white doctor.
Last time
I had her more than her mother had her first 5 years of her life. But if she wants to lie, she can keep on lying. I understand her loyalty is to her mother. Because her loyalty is to her mother, she gonna keep on lying. But that's not the point. I just want to know that if my daughter ever reaches out to me, I'm here for her. So what you doing is all intentional.
I ain't buying
it's strategic. She's very intelligent. She knows exactly what she's doing. And I think she knows. And I pray my baby is safe. But I think she knows that if she gets help, she can't act crazy on the internet no more. Because guess what? My help is going to come with conditions. You want to get your ass somewhere and sit down. Read a book. Get off the damn internet for a minute. Let's get you enrolled.
My thing is, right, why the fuck is he telling us? You need to tell her this shit. Like, yo, he need to be having this conversation that he had with us. He need to be having with her, man. She the one crashing out.
Some classes at the Community College of Philadelphia.
That's goddamn shame, yo.
Let's get you enrolled in some classes at the Community College of Philadelphia.
Yo, his daughter gotta get parented from my father through the internet. Yo, that is crazy. Is this what parenting is coming to? Is this the future of parenting? Yo, let me know. Yo, is the future of parenting raising your kids from the internet? You know, they can hear you. They can't see you, but I mean, they can see you, but it's not physical. It's all, everything is done through virtual reality. Don't you know how they got virtual school? Umar Johnson is virtually parenting. that nigga virtually parenting, y'all. Like, oh, this shit is new. I ain't never know you could do this before. Never crossed my mind.
Let's get you enrolled in some classes at the Community College of Philadelphia. Let's get you at the Thaddeus Stevens College of Technology.
So, Sharice, we just found out that virtual parenting is a thing now. Umar Johnson introduced it to the world. Where you don't got to call your kids. You ain't got to see them. But if you got a platform, you can still reach them. That's the new wave. It's the future of parenting.
You want to do some plumbing, some architect, some auto mechanic. Let's find you a summer job. Can we start with a summer job? I will help my daughter. But it's going to come with conditions. But what you're not going to do is keep on disrespecting me repeatedly over and over.
He going to sue her.
We're not doing that.
He going to sue his daughter a cease and desist.
Good to see you, young king. Good to see you, man. All right, brother. That's going to have to stop. But brothers and sisters, I just wanted to go live to clear the air. I came on here to say more than what I said, but my mind is all over the place. They sent social services to my mother's house the other day, brothers and sisters. The Kansas City Throat Goat and Rainbow Bunny Pastor Bussy sent the social services. They were there twice this week. Social services came out to inspect the allegations made against me. So that will also be included in my lawsuit. There's also something else I want to say. There's also something else I want to say.
Oh, say this shit, man.
There's also something else I want to say.
It better be about his daughter. I mean it. He better not say another word unless it's about his daughter.
Somebody trying to pull up on the prince.
We support Diddy freak offs over here, yo.
I believe that Siobhan Stone, aka I'm the original Eat Up the Prince, that's what she called herself in the text message.
I'm done. It's alright. I'm done with him. That nigga did a whole hour live. Talked about the throat goat for fucking 45 minutes and spent for 55 minutes he talked about a throat goat and spent 5 minutes addressing the real issue. I'm done with him. Can't trust him, y'all. Gotta be careful, yo. These niggas just pop up on the internet and just go viral. I don't really trust none of them niggas. After the come up of Charleston White, you can't trust none of them niggas, man. Them niggas that just pop up and just instantly go viral, not even on every platform. You don't know where them niggas came from. Umar Johnson was just like that. Cause I don't know what the fuck he talking about. All the shit he got going on. I showed y'all last night live how it was crashing out. And this nigga wanna talk about a throat goat. Nigga, get your child, nigga. Goddamn, both of them. The other daughter probably still young. She gonna be coming out against him soon. What's up, y'all? How's it looking?
Close out.
For
Batteries.
For batteries?
Toes.
They ain't sent me one yet.
Nope.
Ain't nothing.
Goes down one. One, I can see if that's going down south.
Nope.
Huh?
No, I'm good.
He said, I don't want none of that.
What's that? Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't tip down there, man.
Really?
Last time I was down there.
They tip better out there.
Yeah, I don't be fucking Washington. No, I'm always at work. I spend most of my time at work nowadays. Disappointed in Umar, y'all. Thought he was better than that, man. I think we deserve better than that. As a community, man. We deserve better than what Dr. Umar Johnson has given us over the years. He praised himself as being the motherfucking the spokesman for the black people, for the black community. Then you find out years later he got 2 kids he ain't seen in years. They don't even know him for real. Yo, what you do, Chris? What do Chris do as a hobby on the side, man? Let us know, man. Let us know in the comments, man. What the fuck you do, man? Dang. Story would be what it is. That's probably what he did. AK, I thought he was real, yo. Like I didn't realize he was fake until I seen that video when he was in the casino. When I seen that video in the casino, I say, damn, this nigga done got me. I've been taking up for this nigga all this time. Telling people, you know, he just need more time. Yeah, man. I've been telling you, just give him more time. He gonna get the school together, you know. It's a black man on the come up. Nope. The whole time he done scammed us. Hey, Chris, what the fuck you do, Chris? I find golden rivers in my state. Anywhere I can go without permission. I'm not donating to that, y'all. How am I benefiting from you finding gold? Are you breaking bread? If I benefit, if I invest in your gold journeys, man, hell no. He want more money, Tiffany. He said he want money. He got another campaign going on. The Dr. Umar Johnson Defense Fund. that nigga started up a defense fund, man. He said he want all black people. Nobody but black people can donate. He ain't taking money from nobody else. Just black people. That nigga just started a defense fund, y'all. I wish I left my other phone. Hold up, y'all. Yo, but is you breaking bread though, Chris? If we gonna donate, yo, don't Umar Johnson this, man. We ain't donating to your cause, and then we find out you going on all these exotic trips around the country and shit. We ain't doing that, yo. You can only Umar Johnson this once. We is not getting Umar Johnson no more as a community, man. We about sick of this shit. Charleston White then got us. Umar Johnson, he didn't ran the longest play. I think Umar Johnson ran the longest play. I don't think nobody ever got us this long. You talking about 15 years in the making. Yeah, he did. He did. He did. Nigga said, I just want your grit, buddy. Hey, hold up. Let's go back to that, yo. That nigga said, I just want your grit, buddy. Hold up. Yo, hold up, yo. I forgot about that, hot, but hold on. That Umar Johnson wants our grit money. Here we go, y'all.
Did you hear that?
Hey, nigga said, I just want your grit money.
Quaker Grits is $20 million a year, black folks. Quaker Grits. Can I have your grit money for 1 year? Give me your grit money for 1 year, and I will build 10 schools across this country. Give me your grits. Give me your Quaker grits. No more grits for 1 year. Can we sacrifice our grits for 1 year? Can we sacrifice the grits? If you give me the grits, $19 million on Quaker grits. $19 million on Quaker grits, black folk. If you give me your Quaker grits, give me your grit money. I don't want your Louis bag money. I don't want your Mercedes money. I don't want your weave, perm, haircut, Air Jordan, Timberland money. Give me your grits. We spend $19 million a year on grits, and I don't have enough money to renovate the Garvey building. I don't have enough money to renovate the Garvey building. And we spending $19 million on grits. Go to your Cash App, $FDMG School right now. Go to your Cash App, $FDMG School right now. Go to your Cash App.
Yo, before you think about buying any grits, just send that shit to Umar Johnson, man. When you Cash App and say, yo, this now Cash App, you gotta put a tag. When he asks what the money is for, you gotta let him know this is my grit money. You said I'm sending you all my grit money from now on, man. No more grits. Yeah, that nigga crazy. I don't know where the fuck you got those statistics from.
App and make a Labor Day donation to the future of black boys. $ FDMG School. Get on your Cash App. Get on your Cash App. Go to your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Make a Labor Day donation for the renovation of the August Garden building. Let's get it done. We got the architectural plans, but we ain't got enough money to pay the electrician and the HVAC and the fire alarm and the sprinkler company. Make a donation. Make a donation.
Yo, this nigga crazy, y'all. Hey, yo, hey, hello, lady. Man, send Umar Johnson money. For real, he ain't playing my extra. If that nigga find you, if you was to bump across Umar Johnson in the market and you got some grits, that nigga gonna be mad as a bitch. You better not spend $1 on grits. You better not spend $1 on grits. Umar Johnson ain't going for that shit. That nigga said, I want your grit money. Hold on, let me go to the casino shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me make a phone call real quick. You at work yet? I need some tennis. I need some tennis. You just grab me something. I'll give you the money. Hey, yo, hold up, y'all. Y'all got hit Umar Johnson at the casino. That shit funny as a bit. That the Umar Johnson casino. Alright, check them out, y'all. Hold up. Yo, he was in the casino. He was in the casino and try to act like he ain't never been in the casino before. Like he ain't know what he was doing. That nigga wild, man. Man, Fremont, California. Hey Chris, I don't know Chris, yo, yeah. I think Dr. Umar Johnson scarred us. We ain't donating to nothing. Yo, black people's not doing no more donations because we can't trust where the money going. We done gave this nigga hundreds of thousands of dollars and school ain't never open. Yeah, I seen that. I mean, well, Chelsea told me Gervonta fucking that money up. Gervonta ain't been writing. See, y'all, I know shit, y'all, that most people don't know. You know what I mean? Because Gervonta Davis used to hang around the same neighborhood I used to be around. And I just think Baby Frank death affecting him, man. He ain't been right since. In my opinion. You know, that's just my opinion. But I don't think he been right since Baby Frank got killed. Hey Shane, you still in here? Where's Shane at? Park Ice Shane, you still in here? I think that shit fucked him up, man.
Games, what we got?
Check him out,
baby. Let's go. We need $1 million for the Frederick Douglass High School. Come on. Got a credit of $16. Let's see what we got. Total bet. Let's go, family. Give it to me now. Give it to me. Give it to Big Papa. What we got? I don't even know what I'm doing because I don't know how to gamble. This is crazy. Let's go. I am a tiger. Tiger year just ended. I am a tiger. I need some money to the Grand Cougar. I need some money. Come on, let's make it stop.
Hey Shane, you know about the situation? You know about the situation? About that shit? Oh, all right. So you already know. So you know what I'm saying. Then. So you I mean, cause I don't think he been the same since, man. I think that shit really bothered Joe. I think it really bothered him.
All right. What we got? We got some credits. Hit the cash app. We got to get money by any means necessary. Frederick Douglass High School renovations coming right up.
That nigga said hit the cash app. That nigga in the casino. Yeah, for real. That nigga in the casino told hit the cash app. Hit the cash app. But he act like he don't know how to play slots, so he need $1 billion. Yeah. Yeah, I never disclose it to the public. I just think, you know, the circumstances that surrounding that situation, I just think that shit bother yo. But like you said, you never know, cause you know that you know, man.
Let's see what we got. What we got? Am I gonna win some money? When am I gonna win some money? I need some money.
Tiffany owe you money too? Oh man, fuck that. He got killed for $250. Hey Tiffany, how much he get you for? Yeah, hell yeah. Hey Tiffany, how much he get you for? Man, I'm racing that nigga. I'm racing Umar Johnson a motherfucking cash app request. I need $250 that kid sent you. And Tiffany, we need that money back, Umar. We need that shit back, yo. We need that shit back by what's the day? We gonna give him the Friday. Oh, all right. Oh, all right, all right, all right. I thought, all right, he ain't so, all right. No, he got, well, we need that money back that kid sent. Need that money back that kid sent, man.
Mr. Pack in the auditorium, West Las Vegas, Public Library Auditorium. We need funding, brothers and sisters. We need funding. Office Garvey, Elementary School Operations, Frederick Douglass High School, renovations, Marcus Garvey Elementary School.
See, yo, with that shit though, yo, that shit was so fucked up, right? Yeah, that shit was just fucked up. The whole situation. Yo, but when they was moving like that though, Shane, when they was moving like that, I did a video. I'm like, oh, this shit not gonna end right, yo. Like, yo, them niggas is moving they was moving like they was in Miami. You know what I mean? You remember when they had Shy Glizzy in the city, niggas riding on the bikes, Tank was in the city every day. I'm like, yo, that shit gonna end bad, bro. That shit gonna end bad, yo. I knew that shit was gonna end bad. And it did end bad. Niggas got indicted, niggas lost their life. Damn near all them lower niggas killed. Like, yo, that shit just didn't go right. I just think that was a bad decision. But you know, that was around the time when Tank was just really, you know, starting to see real money. So I get it, you know, Tank a street nigga. That's what most people don't know. Most people think Tank just a boxer. No, Tank a street nigga, man. You know what I mean? So it wasn't foreign to see him, you know, outside like that. You know, and I think that bothers Tank too. I honestly think Tank would rather be outside in Baltimore. You feel me? And that might sound crazy to people, but I think Tank would much rather be able to walk his city. Yeah, I know. I think Tank would rather be able to walk his city than be in the limelight. You know what I mean? He was a lot happier then. Before the city started attacking him and hitting him with charges and trying to send him to prison. Yo, when Tank was riding around in Baltimore, Tank was happy, man. I think the fact that he got to be all the way in Miami, disassociated from everybody, I think that shit bother him. Yeah, he do. He do. Tank he want to feel like a regular person, man. That shit fucked up. Yeah, he do. He do. That shit fucked up, yo. Like, I hate to see that happening. Because it's obvious they're against him. And then when you get in them type of situations, you got people that got money. You feel me? You know, money make the system work. He been beefing with the Turkish dude. He beefing with Mayweather. Man, you never know what type of shit these niggas do. They might pay the judge or pay the prosecutors to, you know. Like, Tank got a lot against him. And he's standing alone. If you notice, Tank don't fuck with other boxers. He don't fuck with other boxers. He don't even like them niggas. When them niggas went all the way to Turkey or some shit, Tank ain't go. Tank was like, man, y'all niggas look like y'all some Illuminati shit. And, you know, I don't know, yo. That shit fucked up. That's why he ain't win that fight. I told y'all before that fight, yo, like, Tank ain't focused. If y'all remember, before Tank fought Lamar Roach, I'm like, yo, Tank ain't focused, yo. Like, I don't even know if he need to even take this fight. He ain't been focused in years now. Then he got the situation with Floyd that niggas don't know about. Man, they let him take the villain. They let him make him the villain. Where the fuck is my paperwork at? Hold up, y'all. Umar Johnson, dumbass.
Operations, Frederick Douglass High School, renovations. Understand, overstand, and understand. There can be no black power without the black dollar. I need you to understand.
They did extend his probation, didn't they? Yeah. And I I think that bothers him, yo. I think that bothers him. I do. I think that bothers him. Because I think Tank feel like, and he said this before, I think Tank feels like if he didn't have his success, that a lot of people that was around when he started will still be here. I think he probably blame himself, you know. But that shit fucked up for real.
There will be no black power without the black guy. Wait a minute, I just hit. I just hit, y'all. Look. I just hit. What's up? Wait a minute, they said I just hit. I just hit, fam. What we got? I just hit. What I win, y'all? What I win? Las Vegas Queens showed up and showed out last night. Las Vegas Queens showed up and showed out. Extra 5. You said it's time to cash out?
Yeah, I know, yo. That shit just was too. That was too much, yo. Like, yo, that whole, you know, because how them niggas always hustle, they ain't never really hustled like repetitively. You know what I mean? Like, them niggas was on, off, and once they had once nigga had that run like that, and then how they was moving during the run, I knew that shit wasn't gonna last. I did a video talking about it. Knew that shit wasn't gonna last. So it's not this, yo, you can't be flamboyant in Baltimore. You can't do that. Niggas be hating. Yo. And you know how that shit be. It was just fucked up though, yo, because it's like with Tank, like how the fuck you gonna hate on Tank? You know what I mean? How you gonna get mad at Tank? A nigga that came from the struggle, builded itself up, became world champion. Nigga still found a way to hate. Nigga still found a way to get on some bullshit. That shit just fucked up, yo. That shit fucked up for real. Fucked up, shorty got Umar Johnson about this shit, man. That nigga went out grip money. That nigga went out money to gamble with. That nigga went out money for legal defense. He don't want to spend his own money for shit. That nigga like a female. Nigga Umar Johnson like a bad bitch. Like, goddamn, bro, can you spend your own money sometimes? Shit. Yeah. Yeah, that Tank shit fucked up, yo. I hope he find himself, yo. And like you said, he ain't really got his day ones around him. So he probably don't trust niggas. You know, niggas be having ulterior motives. You know what I mean? Niggas that be around you. But the whole time they just around you because they want to benefit from you. Yo, that shit, man. So let me see. Gervonta Davis arrested.
Gervonta Davis arrested.
Damn, Tank. That nigga mad as shit. Damn, yo, somebody gotta get up with shorty, man. Damn, shorty. Gervonta Davis arrested. It said American boxer Gervonta Davis was arrested Friday morning, nearly a month after he allegedly assaulted his ex-girlfriend on Father's Day outside her home in Dora, police said.
Developing right now. A well-known boxer arrested right here in South Florida. Gervonta Davis is accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in Doral.
And this is not the first run-in with the law. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live outside of the jail in West Miami-Dade.
And I know you have some details on this latest arrest for the boxer, Roy.
Christy Inelec says the charge he is facing is battery with domestic violence. And you mentioned this was an ex-girlfriend, but it is also the mother of his children. That, according to police. Let's show you who we're talking about here. You were looking at the mugshot of professional and well-known boxer, 30-year-old Gervonta "Tank" Davis. He was arrested by Miami Beach police early this morning on a warrant for his arrest following an alleged incident that happened in June on Father's Day. In the arrest report we obtained, Davis is accused of striking and slapping the mother of his children in the face, causing injuries to her lip as he arrived to pick up his kids from her Doral home. Unfortunately, this is not the first time Davis has made headlines for his run-ins with the law involving domestic violence. I tried to speak with him back in 2022 as he bonded out of the Broward County Jail for allegedly hitting his ex-girlfriend outside his Parkland home, causing injuries to her face. In 2020, he was seen on video grabbing his ex-girlfriend by the throat at a celebrity basketball game. While Davis is known for his fight in the ring, it is his fight with the law that he is facing off with once again. And Davis is expected to face a judge at some point today, likely this afternoon. We will be there.
Gervonta ready to go to prison, man. That nigga ready to do a bit about that. Yo ready to go to prison about that, yo. Even if she don't participate. Even if she don't participate, the state gonna pick it up. Like I said, I just think Shorty just struggling, yo, with life. You know what I mean? I don't think he happy I don't think he happy with the success. Which sounds crazy to us, you know, because niggas be wanting money. I don't think he happy with that shit. Yeah, he probably got PTSD. I don't think he happy with that shit. And he already got a history of it. They fuck around no bail that nigga. They fuck around no bail that nigga. If he was in Baltimore, they'd have no bail. They be no bailing niggas for domestic violence cases now. He might still be on papers. I know Baltimore. I know that woman judge dying to see him. I know that. Let me see. Is this case over in Baltimore? Baltimore judge Gervonta Davis. March, April, May, June. So he just got off 90 days of house arrest. Hold on, So he just was in court in March. Yeah, Baltimore. She probably put a detainer on his ass. A Baltimore judge on Wednesday. This was in March. March 12th. A Baltimore judge on Wednesday spared World Boxing Association lightweight champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis jail time for admitted to violating probation for a hit and run that injured 4 people. Oh yeah, he's still on probation. He got 18 months probation. So she already know he already got a detainer. He gonna be back in Baltimore. Damn, shorty. Damn. Nigga, Gervonta fuck around ready to do like 3 years. 18 months. He probably ready to do 18 months. You're ready to do about 18 months. What was the sentence? What was Gervonta Davis sentenced to back then? Let me see. Gervonta Davis sentenced in Baltimore hit and run. Sentenced to 90 days of home detention, 200 hours community service, and 3 years of probation. He initially served home detention. He did 44 days. So he just came home for 44 days. He just came home. I can type it out. I'm ready to see if he had a suspended sentence. Maryland case search. See if they give it to him. Devontae got hella motherfucking cases. Got, you know, it's not all this not him. 1594. Traffic citation. Moses case is closed. Man, Shorty fucked that money up, man. Looks like they got most of his cases closed in Maryland. Well, he got 18 months probation. I don't know if he got a suspended sentence or not. But with that 18 months, they can still, more than likely, if you got probation, you got some type of suspended sentence. Most likely. real, that's how I feel, Frank. Once you get a motherfucking book, that shit's a wrap. And you don't want, you don't want to open that door. Now she thinks she can keep getting you booked and you gonna keep coming through. No, fuck that. Send a nigga to jail. That nigga look pissed. Like I say, I think Shorty, I just think, yo, my honest opinion, I just think he, Shorty not happy, man. This nigga keep trying to make a case for J and Dale. They keep trying to make a case for J and Dale. Yeah, you right. You right. Damn. I guess we'll see what the fuck happened. I know that Baltimore judge salivating right now. She couldn't wait to lock his ass up. She couldn't wait. She been trying to lock his ass up since the last time. I didn't know he just came home. That nigga came home in July. March. Yeah, Gervonta just came home. So this shit must have happened as soon as he came home. He caught 44 days in March. I mean, he caught 44 days in June. So on that 44 days, he probably did 30. He probably just came home last couple weeks ago. Baltimore Sun did a story on him. Yeah, this shit happened on Father's Day. So he's been arrested and charged over fights in Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Florida. The latter of which involved a former girlfriend. Gervonta Davis sentenced to 44 days. Now that was 2023. Tripping. Sure, 44 days. So in 2023 they gave him 18 months. So he might be off papers. On detention. Then he did 44 days. Oh no, he was sentenced to 3 years probation. But then they added another 18 months. God damn. See, that's why them probation. That's why Project Pat said in the back in the day, yo, probation and parole is a trap, man. You know what I mean? That's why I'm coming to Compton, yo. That's the Compton. That's why they say probation and parole is a trap. Cause once they get you in that cycle, yo, it's hard to get out that bitch. Trust me, I was on probation parole for fucking, felt like an eternity. You heard me? I came home in what, 2009? I think I was on probation about 2013. And parole. Probation and parole about 2013. That shit felt like forever. Shit felt like forever, man. Tank needs some people on this corner, yo. That, I mean, he needs some real solid people on this corner that ain't scared to tell him when you geeking. Everybody need those people, yo. I mean, one of the biggest mistakes people make is having yes men around them. You want people around you that's gonna tell you, yo, you tripping, shorty. Lucky 4-leaf, what it is. Man, straight up. My entire California. Like, yo, a lot of people make that mistake. Yo, you don't want yes men around you, man. You want people around you that's gonna tell you when the fuck you wrong. Hold up, though, y'all. I gotta take these pictures and shit. I ain't did shit I was supposed to do. Hold on, y'all. Get carried away, ain't do nothing I was supposed to do. They probably ain't know I'm in this bitch. I bet, y'all. I feel bad for Tank, though, man. Can't keep putting his hand on these women, though. I mean, can't keep doing that, my nigga. That shit gonna sit you down, man. And you a boxer. Your hands is registered. Take ready to do some prison time. And that Baltimore judge ain't gonna let up on him either. So whatever he get in Florida, he still had to come down to Baltimore. But I really think a lot of that shit stemmed from like losing a lot of his friends. He talked about it. Let me see. He talked about it before. I think with J Hill.
been.
Gervonta Davis talks about losing friends.
Gervonta Davis talks about losing friends.
We have a progression card for every camper, and in that card they're
He
allowed
was on J Hill talking about
to share.
J Hill.
Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach.
Not even though it's a waste. Till y'all prove yourself to, you feel me? That's what, to me, till niggas start proving that stuff, like, all right, bet he come for. I ain't say I'm gonna be this
champion.
Yeah. Like now.
Why does that, like, what does it have to do
Just
with
taking toll off like punishment on bigger people so much, things like that. Like just
and bro. Yeah. Like looking back on it now and you reflect, what are some of the things you think about?
I mean, yeah. I was like, all right, I don't want to fight. Like,
I get what you're saying.
And me, I just said, had more skills than me. Nobody. Like, talk about top to bottom list of fighters that's fighting on TV.
So what I gotta do with you being, I guess, embarrassing? Like, cause again, we see you make posts on a story like the fight not happening. Like,
cause I don't never want
to. So that's a myth.
Like, me not doing my job like all the way, like me not training all the way, me not, you know. So that's what made me like. So I was supposed to been in camp, you know, and I wasn't in camp, so it was me like, all right,
okay.
Like, it pissed me off so bad that I was like, all right, I don't even want to fight no more. Like,
I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, the nigga didn't used to be like this. Like, Shorty, and he been fighting for so long. Yeah, man, you gotta realize, yo, Tank been fighting since he was a fucking kid. I think he lost the passion for it. And I think part of the reason, I don't know the whole reason, but I think part of the reason he lost the passion for it is the people that was around when he started ain't around no more. You know what I mean?
And me, I just said, like, not even thinking, like, me, like, you know, having that, I go straight to the point. Like, I was mad as that I wasn't, like, where I was supposed to be at.
Yeah, I can't tell niggas that story, bro. I can't tell niggas that story. It's fucked up, though. This shit shouldn't have never happened. Really shouldn't have never happened, for real. But I can't tell niggas that. Niggas can't know that story. Not saying that I don't want to insinuate like Tank was involved in nothing like that. It wasn't nothing like that. Like, he ain't set him up or nothing. But
yo, what's poppin'? This episode of the Negligent Parties, and make sure you visit the website on Instagram or topdoglaw.com. Oh yeah, every time, man, you get to see the grind and you get to see the level up. Like, you here with me. You get what I'm trying to say? My next guest is somebody I've been trying to get for a long knockouts. I mean, like, that's like a my guy Gervonta Tank Davis in the building. What up, brother?
I'm good, man. What's going on?
Ain't no, man. I appreciate you pulling up, bro.
Thank you for having me.
Yo, first and foremost, I wanted to start the interview off just by saying, we love you.
For sure.
Baltimore, when I say, like, it's special to sit across from you. And I know, like, niggas being from Baltimore, niggas probably pull up to that city a lot. And you know, it get normal almost. And I was wondering, like, do you feel the love? Do you feel like you Tank? Do you feel like the champion that you are?
I mean, yeah, somewhat, but it's always like I gotta prove, like I gotta, like, you know, keep it going. So it's never like I sit and like dwell on like me being Tank type shit. It's just me gotta keep pushing forward.
Do you feel like that come from the people, or do you feel like that's just something that makes you better?
Just make me better. Don't make me big headed.
I just think Tank want to be regular again, man. I think Shorty want to be regular again, man. Everybody not cut out for like fame. You know what I mean? It's different than having money versus being famous. You know, it's some people that got money that ain't famous. I think Tank would rather have the money without the fame. You know, because fame comes with a price. You know, everybody ain't willing to, especially a nigga like Tank. Like, that nigga don't like no paparazzi taking pictures and all in this business. Like, yo, it's not no Baltimore shit. You feel me? If you notice, a lot of Baltimore people struggle with that. You know, a lot of people from Baltimore don't like the famous aspect of it. You know, Jessilaria struggle with it. She flips out every now and then. You feel me? Like, I just think that's just coming, you know, how we is, like, for us people. Like, you can give me the money. I don't want the fame. You can keep the fame, man. Shit, I don't be having time to even do no motherfucking stories, bro. They had to hit me on Instagram so we could talk about it. I don't be having time to do no story. I'll be at work fucking 12 hours a day. That's why I ain't been doing no uploads. Man, I used to do uploads. I ain't even like doing lives for real. Cause lives don't even, you know. But lately I ain't been having no time. Nigga been working like a motherfucking Hebrew slave in this bitch. What's up, Regina? Yeah, I be fucking working like a bitch, man. Fuck around this goddamn job, man. This motherfucker take up all your time. All your fucking time. I need to ride to Walmart for real while I'm sitting. I don't even know no Walmart at around this bitch. I think there's one close by somewhere. That shit 19 minutes away. God dang, nothing closer. That's the closest one. Target. But didn't I say we was going to Target? Since they trying to boycott Target. What's up, Joy? Shit, I love to go home. I ain't gonna lie. You right though. There is something about going home, cause there ain't really no place like home, and that's that. I just think that's from wherever you at. Man, I go home as frequent as I can. You heard me? I get 2 days off on a weekend. I be fucking around, be driving to Baltimore. You know what I mean? Ain't no place like home, man. And then with Tank, I don't even think the judge don't want him to come back. Like, Tyler saying in an interview with Tank said, yo, he never wanted to leave Baltimore. Like, in his mind, Tank thought he was going to be able to stay in Baltimore his whole career. And they kind of forced him out. I don't got time to do the story, bro. Yeah, we could talk about it. I mean, I ain't got time to really put together no video. Hit me on Instagram. Shane, you follow me on Instagram? I know, y'all. I ain't even having time to do them. I ain't even having time to do them bitches, bro. I be mad I can't never do uploads. I like doing uploads. But you know, when I was doing uploads, them bitches be taking days. Like, some of them videos I did on rappers from the city, them motherfuckers took days to put out. 3, 4, 5 days. But I don't mind putting the work in. Who came from Philly? It's Keep It G News. How'd you Keep It G News? It's light out here today, man. Well, as soon as I start making my way toward Walmart, watch they send me a toll something. Damn, shorty. Feel bad for you though. They ain't got time to be going to jail, man. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean? Fuck that jail shit, man. That shit for the birds, man. Got time to be going there. For on no level, you hear me? Especially not for some shit like that where a nigga couldn't control his emotions. You know what I mean? Brand name, what it do? You gotta be able to control your emotions, man. That's why most niggas dead on prison, y'all. People can't control their emotions. Then you get there and now you sitting in that bitch like, damn, yo, I done fucked up. I'm back here again. One man told some say I done been here before. And I done told myself I ain't gonna come back no more. I lied to myself cause I'm back in the same place. Something with these niggas that I left back in the days. I don't do repos, bro. Yeah, so most of my toes be cool for real. I had a situation where a girl let a homegirl hold the car. She wanted to try and give it back. She had to call the police, but that was about it. It went mainstream. It's a wrap now. I told you I told you it take normally a day or two to go mainstream. Who the fuck been outside High Pennsylvania Avenue looking now? New York Times picked it up. People picked it up. USA Today picked it up. MSNBC picked it up. Yeah. They did an update on it earlier. Once it go mainstream, it's a wrap. They did an update on it earlier.
Many of our nation's veterans live with PTSD.
But thanking our partners at the state. We're joined today by our fabulous state senator, Senator Antonio Hayes, but obviously Lieutenant Governor, the governor, and their entire team who have been working with us and surrounding jurisdictions who sent resources and manpower to us.
I think a nigga just ain't cut that shit right. I refuse to believe it was intentional. I think Shorty he just ain't cut it right. Probably was in a rush. You know how that shit be. Fiends out early. Niggas in a rush. Probably went straight from the table, straight to the block. Ain't get nobody to test that shit first. Start handing out teas. Damn near killed the whole line. That's what I think happened. I know he ain't doing it on purpose because nigga don't want this response. What's up, Yellow?
It's important
I bet
to
it
note
is.
that we were able to mobilize at this pace and scale because of the ongoing efforts to address the overdose crisis and bring key partners together. That work didn't start yesterday in medical care without fear of arrest. So please, if you may have been affected or had information, please call 911. Additional resources are available through 988, the 988 helpline. And if you know figure out the source, please call 1-866-7-LOCK-UP. Again, that's 1-866-7-LOCK-UP. As a part of our coordinated neighborhood stabilization response, MONSE and community partners will be here to offer a harm reduction and overdose prevention support, as well as other wraparound services for the coming weeks. And please don't hesitate to use these resources or bring other folks who need them to these resources, because they are here for you. With that, I will now turn it over to Chief Wallace. Chief.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good morning, everyone. I want to start off by not only recognizing but thanking the members of the Baltimore City Fire Department, as well as the Baltimore Police Department, for their initial efforts yesterday. As we all know, what drives a successful outcome of an incident are those first minutes of an incident, those decisions that were made. They recognized very early on that they were dealing with a situation that was not only severe, but one that was going to escalate. And they rapidly escalated their responses as well in response to those initial assessments that were made. So to the officers, the incident commanders, the providers, Commissioner Worley's team, I just want to thank them for what they did. Overnight, there were 4 additional transports that were made from this location. Only one of those was deemed to be a priority 1 patient. As I discussed yesterday, for us, that's a critical patient.
That's 29 people.
Overall, there have been 27 total patient transports from this incident scene in various conditions. 7 of those were deemed to be priority 1 or critical. 15 of those were deemed to be serious, however non-life-threatening, and the balance of that were non-critical patients. We worked with a total of 8 local hospitals that received patients from this location, including some of the hospitals on the periphery of the city. However, the majority of the hospitals that received patients were in the downtown district as well. And finally, as the mayor said, I'll just expand on this.
They gonna have your book.
Most importantly,
they gonna have that whole team in jail soon. It depends on how they try and go about it. If they want to do an extensive investigation, it might take a few months. But if they just want to, please the community, man, they gonna have them niggas booked by Monday. The whole team. They would've fucked it up for everybody. I guarantee if you ride through the 8 right now, that bitch, police is everywhere. They normally is everywhere, but they ain't just sitting today. They out that bitch on bullshit.
We have no indication of any fatalities. These are medical illnesses. They require immediate intervention, and that's exactly what happened. Naloxone was used, as well as other life-saving measures, and at this point, we have no indication that there were fatalities. So therefore, our providers again and the police performed very admirably, and there's been a favorable outcome in a medical sense. So I'll turn it over to Director Whaley at this point.
Good morning, everyone. I want to start off by just saying thank you. We had so much support and mobilization here yesterday, from the governor's office to our counterparts at the Maryland Moore office to the Maryland Department of Health, and then numerous community organizations and volunteers who showed up to canvass the area, to pass out supplies, to pass out Narcan and test strips to the community. It was amazing to see us all come together in coordination and collaboration yesterday. We're going to be doing the same thing today. We have teams out all day who are going to be passing out supplies, passing out Narcan, educating the community on some key public health messaging. If you are using today, please do not use alone. Please go slow and have Narcan available. You'll see our canvassing teams out please reach out to us. We also have folks here at the Enoch Pratt Library. We have a peer on staff. There's mental health supports here from 988 and BCRI and the Embrace team from the University of Maryland. And we also have a medical person on site here from the Healthcare on the Spot van. Also want to remind folks that if you see someone that you think might need help, please call emergency services. The Good Samaritan law protects you as a caller and that person as well. So thank you all again, and we'll be out here all day. Oh, and I'm going to pass it off to Director Favronis.
Thank you, Director Whaley. As the mayor mentioned, Monty is activating a coordinated neighborhood stabilization response in partnership with the Mayor's Office of Overdose Response and a number of community-based partners. We're starting today, as mentioned, with a coordinated series of canvases that are going to start from this morning and go all the way into the early evening. I want to echo the mayor's remarks that what happened yesterday was a highly traumatic event for both those directly impacted and all of our neighbors in the community who witnessed what happened. Again, we're incredibly thankful that there were no fatalities. We will be conducting canvassing in roughly a 4-block radius around this area with east to west boundaries from Druid Hill Avenue to Calhoun Street. And we're going to look at engagement from today to guide how we'll be deploying resources and coordinating that over the coming weeks. Some of the partners who you'll see out here today include our Safe Street sites from Sandtown and Penn North, the Liquor Board, the Peace Team, ROCA, Youth Advocate Programs, New Life Recovery, University of Maryland, Baltimore Embrace Center, and a number of other partners will be joining us today and in the coming weeks. We're going to be passing out letters from Mayor Scott that include key contact information, including 988, 911, our neighborhood response line, as well as directions to wraparound services where needed. We'll be directing people here to the library with some harm reduction resources. And as a reminder, anyone who needs support can reach us at our neighborhood response line. That number is 410-929-5488. Thank you very much, and I'll turn it back over to the mayor.
Okay, Nadia Johnson, but before we end, we're going to turn it to Senator Hayes.
Good morning. I just want to say thank you to the mayor and all of the first responders. As the mayor know, I grew up right here, just like a couple of steps away from here. And so this is very near and dear to me. We made a lot of progress here in Penn North, and really we are forever grateful that we didn't have any fatalities. And the reason, and I think the fact that all of the resources were available, and there's continuing, right here at Enoch Pratt, any given day, you could run into peer navigators and professionals
let me know how that shit look out there.
This very sickening disease that most times claims so many lives. And so I just want to say thank you, Mr. Mayor, for continuing being a partner. Over the last 24 hours, I've been in conversation with many of our state partners who are all ready to follow the lead and step in where they can. So I just wanted to stop by and say thank you. We've made a lot of progress, but obviously there's a little bit more way to go. So thank you.
Thank you. All right. Microphone's going to go down the line. Okay. Go ahead. We did. So I know I grew up in Baltimore, so I know the culture of what happens with drug use. Right? So we checked 177 vacant properties. We know how that operates, which is why it's different when you have folks like myself and Senator Hayes who've lived this for a long time. We know not just because we also grew up working in city government, the operational standpoint, but more importantly, the cultural aspects that come along with this.
I was just wondering if there are any reasons that you guys are anything to kind of make
I couldn't hear you speak a little bit.
Sorry, I was just wondering if there's anything that you guys really anything that you guys were thinking.
You can't even hear motherfucking ass.
No, I think that.
Volume low as a bitch. Yeah, but yo, he fucked that money up, yo. Hope the next group learn. Yo, sometimes you gotta take your time, man. That motherfuckers gotta wait. You know what I mean? You can't be always in a rush, yo. You make a mistake, that'll cost you. This mistake that these guys made is ready to cost them, man. You roll through there, you said it's business as usual. I know them motherfuckers out that bitch watching somewhere. I wouldn't be out there. Yeah, they couldn't get me to come outside today. Nah, hell no, I'm good, bro. Niggas be stupid though. That's, you know, I wouldn't be out there at all. Not until whatever's blow over. I'll be out there. Hey, what's up, Kyle? I'll be out there after the indictments, after the arrest. Then I'll be out there. Other than that, I ain't gonna be out there. Cause you know they watching. You know they watching. They probably already know everybody cause they out that bitch every day anyway. Man, fuck that. It ain't worth it. I ain't never heard no shit like this before in Baltimore. 25, 27 overdoses. Like I told y'all, yo, if I gave a person something and they was too high, I'm going back to the table. Straight up. Cause you know when they too high. Like you know when it's you know what I mean, when it's acceptable, then when it's dangerous. You know what I mean? Like you can peep when it's dangerous, yo, like I ain't gonna lie, this yo saying it's good, yo, but I don't really like it. But see, yo, people don't be caring about that. See, I always cared about my people. For the most part. Like everybody that spent money with me, I want to see them tomorrow. You feel me? Like, I want you to die on me, bro. That defeats the purpose. What the fuck am I doing this shit for? I ain't doing this shit to kill you. So if I gave somebody something, and it was evident that they held their mind, no, but the news ain't saying that. I don't know. You know, you never know. The news is a lie. The news saying there wasn't no fatality. Yeah, like so when I see a motherfucker too high, you can tell when they too high. Their eyes get to roll in the back of their head. Motherfucker just moving around, can't stay still. Like you can tell when a person, if you've been doing that shit for a while, you can tell when it's too much. Yo, I didn't took shit back from people. You heard me? Like I didn't took shit back from people, yo. Like you're giving some shit, you see how they react to it. I be like, nah, yo, let me get that shit back. No, what's wrong? No, just let me get that shit back, bro. Like I don't, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Everybody different. Everybody different. But if you want to do it the safe way, if you want to stay from behind bars, you better start making the right decisions. For real. Better start making the right decision. Wait, right to Walmart. Y'all niggas ain't ever do that. Yeah, I heard. That's what somebody said yesterday. Nigga probably switched the batch up. Nah, niggas is. That's the thing with that shit, yo. Like, you really gotta know what you're doing, yo. Like, that dope shit, that's a whole nother game, yo. You gotta know what you're doing. A couple of them fiends might want retribution behind that. Yo, them dope fiends will kill you, man. They ain't like crackheads or cokeheads. Them dope fiends will kill you, man. Gotta be careful dealing with them motherfuckers. Yeah. I feel bad for the whole situation because I'm sure that wasn't his intent. I think he probably just wanted, you know, a good match. No, he ain't expect to go like this. But shit, how I operate, that's what I'm saying. This shit probably happened so fast. But how I operate, once I seen two niggas go out, we shutting down shop. Cause they don't take long to go out. Especially when they shooting that shit. They shoot that shit, man, it's fucking 10 minutes, they out. I done shut down shop, yo. Damn, what the fuck happened? Nah, yo, shop closed. We back out tomorrow. Go back to the table and make that shit the right way. Do that shit the right way. But niggas, everybody think they chemists. And niggas ain't chemists. Niggas ain't got no background in chemistry. You feel me? Niggas ain't got no degrees. Niggas ain't with the college. Niggas just think, yo, you can just mix some shit up and you know what I mean? That's only part of the plan. Now you wanna make sure it's good, but at the same time you wanna make sure this shit don't kill nobody. That's the biggest, that's all, that was always my number one concern. I ain't trying to kill nobody with this shit. I'd have shut down shop. But like I said, it probably happened so fast, they probably gave out motherfucking 50 T's before the first person dropped. Nigga probably did shut down shop eventually, but it just was too late. I'm sure he did, he had to. Shit, it was already too late though. We're gonna see though. When it's all said and done. It's all said and done. What's up, Shire? Should be coolin', man. We ain't really got shit going on today. Exposing Umar Johnson to be a fraud. Talk about Gervonta Davis. Talk about what happened in Baltimore with the overdoses. I want to see how they play it though. Niggas say niggas still outside. Niggas brave as a motherfucker. Yeah, nigga outside right now on Penn Avenue, you a brave man. Straight up. Couldn't get me to come out. Couldn't get me to come out that bitch. Not today or tomorrow. Like I said, I'd have been in the house at least a month. Or just not around there. Not around there. But the object of the game is to live another day. That's what happened. Niggas get consumed by the money. Nah, yo, fuck the money. The object of the game is to live another day. Cause if you get booked, the money stops anyway. Like niggas be having the game wrong. If you get booked, the money stops. The money only gonna come as long as you home. You know what I mean? As long as you able to get it. But they say, yo, you don't chase the money, let the money chase you, man. You don't chase the money, man. Chase the money gonna land you in prison. I'd rather have 2-3 sales for 7 years than to have 20 sales for 1 year. I'd rather have a 7-year run with 2-3 sales than have 20 sales for a year and go to prison at the end of it. Oh shit, they did? Them niggas, I know they out there. Out that bitch watching. They already know who sold it. Ain't no doubt in my mind they know who sold that shit already. Cause the fiends told them. Yo, like I'm saying, they ain't trying to die. I mean, they want to enjoy their drugs. Them motherfuckers ain't trying to die about it, man. Some of them fiends got family members. They might look like don't nobody care about them. But that's not everybody's case. Not everybody's case. Shout out to France. They probably told immediately as soon as they got their stuff together. Man, that shit called whatever they named that shit. They got red tops, blue tops, white tops. They probably know the whole rundown. They probably know the whole rundown by now. Niggas better tighten up, man. Shit ain't worth it. Don't be worth it, y'all. You sell drugs your whole life and end up you had hella runs. Yo, this motherfucker going slow as a bitch. God damn, yo, they piss me off on how slow they drive out here, yo. I ain't used to this. I can never get used to this. Yo is literally going 29 miles an hour. Like, yo, what the fuck? Speed up, nigga. Yeah, we don't do snap bags. I remember when I first moved out of Pennsylvania, they was talking about snap bags. Like, what the fuck is snap bag? Like, yeah, it's a brick in the what the fuck that shit called? Bricks. Nigga got caught with 10 bricks. I'm thinking 10 bricks in my city, nigga. You got caught with your ass ready to go down. You got caught with 10 bricks now, but they telling 10 bricks ain't nothing but like fucking 10 grams or shit like that. 5 grams. Like it ain't nothing major. It's a bundle. They got bundles and they got bricks. I think that's what it was. No, it's not bundles. That's Baltimore time. I forgot what it was, man. Cause I ain't never conformed to that shit. I don't know nothing about that, yo. Get them motherfucking snack bags. You got time to put nothing in no damn snack bags. I didn't even use pills. All that shit's unnecessary paraphernalia. You know what I mean? Yeah, back in the day, they used to use stamp bags. But they still use that shit out here. And, where I'm at. They still use that shit out here. I guarantee by Monday we get some more clarity. Like I said, it depends on what they want to do. No, because it's a couple ways they can go about it. Like I said, they can be in a rush and just make an arrest, or they can sit back and do a whole investigation and turn that shit to a motherfucking RICO indictment. Or just sweep the block and lock everybody up. Like, there's so many ways they can go about doing that shit. Sure, I fucking passed my fucking time. Yeah, there's so many ways they can go about doing that shit. This is the fucking smallest post office in the world. I just know me. I'm not waiting for either one. You heard me? I don't know how many ways they go about doing it. I won't be waiting to find out. But niggas, you know. What's up, Charlene? You know, a lot of niggas got drug habits too, though, yo. So it's hard not to come out. Nowadays, when you got a motherfucking perk habit or some shit like that, man, you can't not come out. That shit dead. A lot of niggas got them bitches. Especially right there. You can't not come out. Because that perk, you buying perks every day, nigga. That shit costs, nigga. Before you know it, you just spent $1,000 in a week. Nigga might only got 3,000 put up. You know what I mean? You broke in fucking 2 weeks. Just chasing perks, ain't buying nothing else. All you bought was perks and a motherfucking pack of Black and Miles. So it's hard for them not to come out. I find another way. I know there's other ways. They better start door dashing or something. They can leave the block, fuck the block and start door dashing. You heard me? Motherfucking Uber Eats. Uber Eats for like $3 till the indictment roll over. Fuck that. Because it's about hustling smart, yo. Hey, niggas, I don't know, yo. It's about hustling smart. Stand out the way, you know what I mean? Come out at a certain time, go in at a certain time. That's every day. You don't stay a minute later. It don't matter if you make $500 or $10. It's time to go in, it's time to go in. Catch you niggas tomorrow. As long as you make it in the house, you won. At least for that day. If you outside hustling, you made it home for that day, you won. You know what I mean? But you gotta win every day though. You know what I mean? You can't just win one day or 10 days straight. You gotta win every day. Every day you go in the house, you won. You come back out and do it tomorrow. Sat that bitch too long though. Bitch ass jammed up. Now you gone for 3-4 years. They think you gonna come back and the block be the same. You gonna come back to a whole bunch of niggas. You don't know none of these niggas. All your homeboys booked, dead, or just moved on with their life. Now you outside a whole group of other niggas that's younger and they don't even know nothing about you. They don't know nothing about you. Are you rolled through there today before you went to work? You said niggas was out that bitch deep. What the police presence was? They was still like they was the typical shit out there on foot. Right now, your lawyer prices is through the roof. You know what I mean? Lawyer prices through the roof right now, man. Most niggas gonna go to court with a public defender. Straight up, not for sale. What the fuck is you talking about, David? Yeah, and that's to fight a gun case. You probably gonna need 8 to fight a drug case. Depending on the drug you get caught with. Like I remember legal fees. I remember if you had 25,000, shit, you damn near guaranteed to beat the case. Now you catch a body, nigga, that's the going rate, 25,000. 20,000. And that ain't even guaranteed you gonna win. This shit crazy. It's not worth it, yo. I'll be glad when niggas realize it. There's enough people. I think it's enough people talking that been through it that these niggas need to listen. That shit ain't worth it, yo. You lose in the end. You know what I mean? Yo, it's very few winners. You know? I don't give a fuck how much money you made, how many runs you had. At the end of that shit, you lose, man. You done fucked up people's lives and shit. That shit just don't be worth it. And you gotta have a job too, yo. That's another thing that's mandatory. Like you can't just full throttle the streets. Like if you in the streets, you gotta be working too. You always gotta have something on paper. I don't give a fuck if it's part-time. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of documentation that you're getting paid legally. You can't just be full throttle the streets. Ain't no benefits to that. Now if you resorting to the streets to get some extra money, then shit, hell yeah, do what you gonna do. But if you outside in the streets 100% and you ain't got nothing going on as far as legally, yeah, I know. I'm just talking about, yo, I done had situations. You know, as you get older, yo, you start looking at things different. You know what I mean? I be thinking about some of the shit I did. Like, damn, yo, I fucked some people up. You know, it is that they do want it because they're going to get it regardless. But it's like once you, I know with me, it's like once I gained the understanding of this shit and what it does to people and the person I am, like far as morally, should have left that shit alone. But motherfucker get addicted to the money though. You get addicted to the money, you get addicted to the lifestyle. It's hard to just say, you know what, man, fuck that shit. You know, because like I told y'all, even when it comes to the heights, like I watched all that shit change, man. Like I told you, I watched people didn't want fentanyl. I remember people didn't want it. I remember people scared of it. I remember people scared of that shit, man. You couldn't give it away. It was only a certain group of people that would even take it. That Umar Johnson did rob people. No. No. Not my opinion. Oh shit, I fucking passed it. God, I keep passing the fucking spot. Not in my opinion. They trying to make me do a whole U-turn, man. Look, we ain't doing that. You can't, they be tripping me out out here, yo. No left turn. I'm turning right here anyway. Fuck you talking about? They be tripping. Fucking no left turn. Why you can't turn left? Fuck out of here. Let's keep it G News, bro. Type in keep it G News. It should pop up. But yeah, it's like once you get an understanding of what that shit doing to people, it's like, man, cause it came a time when, nigga ain't really know what they was doing, as far as like to the people. Shut the bitch ass up, nigga. I ain't talking to that. And like I said, I watched the neighborhood change. I watched people go from one drug to another. And these were respectable people. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers went from hustlers to robbers. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is this shit? This shit tearing people apart. Shit tearing people apart, man. But the sad reality, though, even with all that being said, if worst come to worst, nigga always gotta resort back to what they know. You know what I mean? That's the fucked up thing about it. Even with all that being said, you don't need to go with what you know. And if I don't know nothing else, I know the drug game. You feel me? If I don't know nothing else in this world, I know how to scout sales. I know how to find them bitches. I know how to motherfucking do all that shit. Shit, I go to some of these towns out here and I be like, damn, it's hella money out this bitch. It's like you be doing that shit for so long, that shit just like second nature for real. You don't need to be meaning to do it. You got that bitch riding around towing cars and looking around like, damn, you probably can get rich out this motherfucker. That's how I beat over, yo. I ain't lying. I be riding through these little towns like, damn. I just had one sale out this bitch. That's all I need. Yeah, that shit fucked up, yo. Besides, man, shit fucked up for real. I think that's just a mentality. I don't know, y'all. I don't know where it come from. Shit just crazy. I can't even help it. Like it's like you don't even, that shit not intentional. That's just what a nigga used to looking for. You know what I mean? Sales. Where the fuck is the sales at? See a motherfucker like, she smoked crack. I could tell. Like he probably a dope fan. Wonder how much money he spend a day. Like this shit that be going through my mind, bro. I be tripping for real. Wonder how much they'll spend a day on that shit. But that nigga do construction, he spent some money. Pants all, got the paint all over the pants and shit. Yeah, he probably spent $400 a day. He probably got a whole team. Hey, yo, whatever ain't going on, hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. And niggas will try you. You already know how that shit be. Shit, you move to PA, man. Nah, that shit be out. But I'm ready to run in Walmart real quick, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Another day, keep it you need.